Good morning, pizza people. It's Time Pizza back today with another video. And today, after rewatching the Boruto movie multiple times, I was thinking about how cool it would be to see that little combined transformation old thing that Naruto and Sasuke had. And it looked amazing, right? And I was like, maybe if we saw that in a video game, and I was like, Naruto and the Boruto Shinobi Strikers is coming out, and the way that game works is kind of like an open world, more customizable type of thing. And I was like, maybe that type of thing could work in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. And I was like, it'd be cool to see. So I just really want to talk, the main point of this video, I really want to talk about the possibilities of us seeing that, right? And one thing I want to start off with saying, the way I think it could work is that you and your friend are running right next to each other, right? And then imagine you see your friend ahead getting attacked by most of the enemy team, and you can't defeat them on your own, right? So you guys need to use an ult to make them back off, essentially. And so you guys both is a little bar appears at the bottom of your screen, and then you both have to press X at a certain amount of time. And if you both press X, you two kind of jump in the air and do some type of combined huge ult. And maybe you could both pull out a Susanoo, one of you pull out a Karuma, and it combines, and then a little sword comes out for a brief moment, and then it just slashes the enemy away. And I thought that would be crazy to see. Imagine how many possible combinations that could do, right? Imagine a huge fireball no jutsu from Sasuke and Itachi. And I feel they don't even have to think of that many new ults either, right? Because they can just go to Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. They had a lot of combined transformations that I'm watching right now. There could be the Hokage ult or whatever. If there's enough teammates with Hokage jutsu, they do a little punch or whatever. I don't know what that was, honestly, but they could do that for a brief moment, or they could do the little or they could do the little Rock Lee and Guy combination with the little. They both go Lotus for a brief moment, and they move super fast across the screen and do one huge punch or kick or whatever, a leaf whirlwind, just one huge leaf whirlwind to kick them away. And depending on the ult, it could either one shot, and you have to have a certain amount of you have to have max ult to do it, and it drains both of your ults. And I was thinking to nerf it too, to make sure that it's not spammed per game, that that only two, it can only happen twice per game, since the max amount of people you can have on your team is 4 people or whatever. So only 2 sets of people can do it, so it can only happen twice, and not the same person can redo it, essentially. Or your team has a certain amount of combined ultimate tokens or whatever, I guess, and once you use up all those tokens, that's the amount of time you can do it per game. So you have to make sure you save up this ult. And to make it even hard, let's just say it's 1. So you have to use this at a specific time and make sure your team doesn't waste it. So you have to build strategies around when to use it and when to just let it go, let the flag go or whatever, something like that. Or let's say if Kakashi and Obito are doing something like that type of transformation, you could have a combined ult of someone, Kakashi doing a little lightning blade, and then the little Obito attack or whatever, and it Tsukuyomi's him through, and then he just goes and teleports, right? That could be a combined ult type of thing too. And they don't have to be ult specific, they could be powers or whatever, and the powers just drain about half or whatever, so it doesn't drain everything, but it does use a certain amount. Or it has to have some type of consequence to make this not completely OP where it's not spammed. It just takes half of it or whatever, so you guys can only do a little mini attack or whatever, and not a full-on ult like a Susanoo Karuma or an 8 gates type of thing. Just something to make it nerfed or not completely OP where it can be spammed per game. And I was just thinking how cool this would be, just seeing Sasuke and Itachi, huge fireballs going across the screen because they do a combined ult, a little Susanoo Karuma thing, just a little huge sword going and just doing one big slash. Or maybe if the creators are crazy and they put in freaking tail beast bombs or whatever, and just imagine a huge combined a full 4-person team tail beast bomb. That would be so crazy. I don't know, I mean, maybe a few Rasengan and Chidori combinations. Imagine how cool and awesome that would look just to see that in the game. And yeah, I just think that would be cool. Like, imagine if everybody had Sharingan or whatever, and then like everybody did a little genjutsu or whatever, and it just paused like the whole enemy team, and how cool that would be. Or like maybe a combined ult could be little Hyuga little Negium spin palm thing where it creates a huge little rotation around. Like imagine like a bunch of Hyugas, like they press X all at the same time, and then it does a huge freaking rotation thing just to keep them off that side of the map. Like imagine how crazy and OP that would be. Like and it's not OP because you can only do it once per game. Like that would be the coolest thing ever. But yeah, like there's so many possibilities with this, and yeah, I just really want to get the discussion going on how cool it would be to see this in Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Strikers. And yeah, like just let me know other ideas of ults you would like to see in the game, and down in the comment section below. My name is Tine Pizza, and I'll see you people later. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.